Well, howdy, folks. I stopped off at the market, made grocery, and they had these oysters for 99 cents a piece. So I grabbed me a half dozen of them here for the charcoal grill. I just got done shucking them. I couldn't find my shucking knife, so I had to get industrious with it. Get a screwdriver and a hammer. But I got the damn things open. I think I did pretty good with rudimentary tools. Just squeezing some lemon. I just poked a couple holes in that lemon so I don't get the seeds in there. And just going all over that. So I got butter, of course the oysters, butter, little Tony's, Parmesan cheese, and lemon juice. I'm gonna throw those on the char griller right now. And they smell and look delicious. They were fresh, so I was very happy. Last time I got oysters, half of them were bad. These were all good. So yeah, I had to get kind of medieval on the asses. But hey, we got it working. Alright, so we picked up some white cheddar stuffed baby bella mushrooms. I was at the store they're making grocery. They had these ready to cook items, ready meals. And this is chicken thighs, all marinated up. $4.07, I thought that was pretty good. And then they had a sirloin steak with the butter and the broccoli for $5.71. I said, hell, this looks like a meal fit for a queen. Because it's Mother's Day. The queen needs to eat right. Alright, let's go cook this stuff up. Right, so on the grill here, I got my charcoal briquettes. I got some big old chunk of oak there, smoking, giving it some smoke flavor. And let's get these lined up here right over the coals. I want them right on them coals. That smells good. That smoke. We'll line our mushrooms up kind of off the direct heat over here. Some slow smoke there and let that cheese melt. So that's what we got so far. I got no heat on this side. This side's just going to be the kind of like an oven. I use offset heat when I'm grilling. So I usually leave one side without direct flame, one side with flame. That way I can move things around. And once you close this down, we'll get up to about 350 degrees here. It's kind of hard to see because it's nighttime, but yeah. All right, so this was from Albertsons, and I guess most of the country has Albertsons. So I just kind of smeared that, had some seasoning on it, and I smeared the butter in there, threw it around the grill. I smeared the butter on this side of the steak. I don't expect this to be anything super fancy for $5, but it's decent looking. It's a sirloin. Gonna have a lot of shit, connector tissue and all, but hey, that's okay. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little olive oil in here, and we'll just throw this whole tin. Comes in a little tin. Throw that on the grill offset and let the broccoli cook. And then we'll throw this right on the flame itself, and this on the flame itself, and then set it off to the side. So yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna throw a little of this hardcore carnivore on here, red all-purpose seasoning, and this is from Buc-ee's. So if you guys in different parts of the country don't have a Buc-ee's is it's fucking awesome. Getting around it. It's just a badass fucking store. It has all kinds of cool shit in it. Throw some of that on there. Well, I got some olive oil over here. I'll throw on there. Got this fly driving me crazy in here. Fly needs to go fuck off somewhere for about 30 minutes. Die, you fly. Yeah, so we'll throw that right on there. Throw a little of that on there. That looks pretty juicy. We'll throw a little on there. Just make sure it don't stick to the grill. And I'm not going to add anything to that. I had a pretty good little seasoning marinade, so I'm just going to leave that be. All right, let's go through this on the smoker. Ooh, that's smelling delicious. So what happens is that butter starts kind of dripping out of there onto the flame and gets that char grill to those oysters. They smell delicious, folks. It's exactly what you want to see. There we go. Threw a little light on the subject. Yeah, them's Cooking up real nice, Clark. Real nice. Look at them bubbling along there. I'm gonna melt my camera. Oh yeah. So what we'll do is we'll set these off kind of off the direct heat here for a little bit. Then we'll just kind of finish out over here. That one looking done right there. It's right on the fire. Right on the flames. The oysters look really nice this time. I was real happy with them. Okay. Throw a steak on there for a second. Like I said, with these here, we're just going to throw them off on the edge here. Toss them in all that blood and olive oil we just added in there, and that little red seasoning. They can go right in there somewhere. And then for our chickens, I don't want the chicken touching my steak, so we're gonna let the steak go for a second, flip it over, off the direct heat. Looking pretty good. Alright, let's throw a chicken down right there. I mean, that's a pretty good little feast we got going on here, it looks like. Alright, let's close that lid down for a minute and let that shit go. Open her up, take the steak off the direct flame, move the chicken around, manipulate shit a little bit, and everything's gonna be groovy. Alright, let's do that. And folks, it was gorgeous today, a beautiful day. As you saw in the previous clip, the cows were out grazing, doing their thing. Had the umbrella up, the lights on. It's like 68 degrees right now. It's absolutely beautiful out here. It's not humid, it's not sticky, it's perfect. I feel like I'm in San Diego without the high prices. That's smelling good, folks. Smelling delicious. See, that's starting to cook too. All right, let's close this back down and let it go for a little bit. All right, so what I I put that chicken off in the oven to get it cooking a little faster because everything else is getting close. And I got kind of started late today, so I just want to make sure it got cooked. Add a little bit of olive oil to these mushrooms. Oh yeah. Beautifulness. Steak's looking pretty delicious too. Oh yeah. It smells so good. We're almost ready to eat. So, since I had my tongs originally on raw chicken, I don't know if any of that little chicken nuggets are in there. I'm gonna wash these real good to make sure when I take the steak and everything off, there ain't no raw chicken still attached to these somewhere that could get on there to make my ass sick. Because I don't like being sick. I already got a damn head cold. Don't need to be puking and shitting. Alrighty, folks, it's absolute feast time. I poured a little fresh melted butter over the top of them to freshen them up. Being on a smoker like that, the steak looks delicious. There's broccoli, and I got chicken in here in the oven. It's about ready. Ooh, that's too hot. Let me get it out of here. I'll show you. But yeah, the whole meal was like $22. I mean, an absolute feast. I mean, damn, folks. I want you to look at this shit. I mean, that's an absolute feast for $22. And I threw in like some butter and stuff, you know, so probably $25. But we're feeding 4 people and a baby. Hell yeah. Now that's a family style meal right there. Alrighty, folks. Let's see if we can get this down without making a huge mess. And film at the same time, holding the camera with the other hand. Smells delicious. Oh man, oysters are delicious.